Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So here is the B-movie expansion for Roll Camera. First of all, I'd like to point out we got this little box in the Kickstarter. It's called a surprise promo. It tells you it doesn't do anything in the game. It's just kind of cool. And they gave this to the backers for free. So I kind of wanted to point it out. We use it as a first player marker. I just think it's really neat. But it's a really cool addition. I don't know, little free meeple with the game. That's nice. So this is what you'll get if you buy the B-movie and you didn't get through the Kickstarter. You're going to get this little expansion box. The back of it will tell you everything that's in it. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. We'll lay it out. We'll take a look and see what's inside. The first thing we're going to find is the B-movie rulebook, and it's made to look like a VHS tape. Very, very cool because it's a B-movie, right? B-movies come out on VHS. You're going to have a introduction here, some new rules, new objectives, and the components that will be included in this. Then you're going to have a picture of setup and what will be included. I always like this when a number, like 5 is here. You know exactly where it's going to go on the board. The different genres, the tokens, how to start the genre icons. And as you're going to notice, there's quite a few pages of this. There's a lot of little things that are included here. Equipment cards, multicolor scenes, game in, and you can customize the difficulty because this is a cooperative game. And then what do the new 12 playable filmmakers do for you, and credits. Now, one thing you can't pick up on camera is how nice this rulebook is. It really has a nice finish to it. There's a quick reference on the back. They took a lot of time with making it look like a VHS tape. Excellent job with this rulebook. The first thing we're going to get is some stickers. And if you want to permanently alter your base game because you like the expansion or just want it in here, this will allow you to do so. So you can put these stickers right over the board. They're optional, but if you want to permanently change it to include this, you definitely can. If you do not want to permanently alter your game, then you have these 2 tiles, very thick, that you can utilize on the board for the new additional options of this game. The wide storyboard and the swap to genre or add a genre to it. So you can just have these tiles, or you can use the provided stickers. So in the new game, we're going to have genres that are going to pop up. They're going to have little icons. And you're going to get 6 of these in 5 different genres. You're going to have the robot, the little hat, these. And these are pretty cute and nice. I wish they would have been like Meeple source type things, but I know that would increase the cost quite a bit. But as for cardboard, these are very thick and very nice. And I think each one, you can definitely see the different genre of what you're putting in. Great components. We're also going to get some new rules in this game, and you can see they are double-sided here. The makeup artist, you may bring as much fake blood to the game night as you deem necessary. You have continuity, prosthetics, and makeover that you're going to have. It's going to be double-sided. You may recommend hairstyle adjustments for other players. With the composer, you can set the mood, tempo change, or orchestrate. With the VFX supervisor, set an extension, rotoscope, or previs. These would be a little different. Production assistant, helping hand, random task, or get coffee. And with the sound, you can sound quiet on the set or rehearse it. And for the stunt coordinator, you can stage the combat, live dangerously, or a safety plan. So you can definitely kind of move things up. And you're going to get 6 of these in the game to kind of shake things up as you're going through them. Also in the new set, you're going to get 15 new problems. So shooting a scene costs 1 more. Genre token. Place a block token on the swap. And then make sure to remove a genre token. So these are pretty much going to add in and utilize a new mechanism of genre tokens, but you're going to get 15 new problem cards. In addition, you can get 16 new idea cards. These were all, once again, remove 1 genre from a scene in the movie, then gain $2. Take all genre on scenes and redistribute them among scenes in the however you like. So these are all going to be ones that just kind of use the new mechanism of genres, but you're going to get 16 new ideas that can be shuffled into the game. In addition, you're going to get new player aids, and these will have all the new rules, player aids for the main board spots that you're going to have there, and the new people being added to the game that you're going to have. So these will be all upgraded, so you don't have to worry about pasting up what you already have. The new player aids will be right here in the box. So now we're going to have new equipment cards, and what these are going to do, at the beginning of the game, you're going to get 3 of these that will be face up. You can use them whenever you want during the game. Basically requires a certain dice, and then once you use it, you kind of flip it over. It's a one-time use. Just to show you a couple of these, shuffle any number of active problem cards back into the problem deck. The crash pad. Gain $1 plus another 1 for each active problem. Discard and redraw all scenes in the storyboard, then you may move and rotate any number of set pieces. So it's like powers. Each of them will be used once, and you start the game out with 3 of them, but this is a new mechanism in the expansion. You're also going to have 5 new production cards, and you can play with these to make the game a little bit more difficult, and they just kind of add a challenge. So like set up each player 7 idea cards, then return the idea deck to the box. no new ones are in. Scene cards can now have any number of genre tokens and no order 2 token limit. At the game's end, only count genre tokens on one scene in the editing room. So it just kind of adds challenges to the game. If you think the game is too easy, you can definitely add these in. One new addition is the multi-genres that you can see here. So it has the yellow and the red on it. At the end of the game, you just have to choose which one it is and gain the points for that. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility in the scoring of it, but it is a new addition to this expansion. First thing you'll notice on the cards here, you're going to have genre bonuses. So the maximum you can have is 2 on a card. In this case, we would add one of these to the board, and they're going to help you score the game, but there's a genre bonus that will be attached to it. It should be pointed out also that there are new bonuses that give you bonus for income and not just quality, but you can also get the income bonus that is listed on there. These genres will also have cards that will give you bonuses for having them, and maximum is 2. If you ever have to add an extra one, then you have to bump one off. So the game is going to come with new bottom scripts, and you're going to have the tops of the scripts. So you can have a few of these also to play with. What you're also going to have is the middle. So now with the new addition, you can have a top, bottom, and a middle. And you just paste the middle in between the top and a bottom of a script like so. These will have genre requirements on them. You can see 6 there, steampunk and a western, or 2 westerns but no fantasy there, or 3 of the bats, etc. And this brings us back to the 2 new actions. So this is going to allow you to swap a genre if you need to do that, or add a genre to a location. Now you can see how this new action will take place. To wipe the storyboard, you discard all 3 scenes in the storyboard in any order to the bottom of the deck. Any genre tokens are also discarded. If they have a block token on it, you cannot use this one. So what do I think about the B-movie expansion? I think it's really neat to add in genres. Is this something you absolutely must have? No. Sadly, no. And I think most expansions are like that. Now, if you played the base game, Roll Camera, quite a bit, you want to add something in, a little bit more challenge, something else to think about and to have to deal with, this will definitely do that for you. But I think you want to play the base game quite a few times before you get here. Now, the genres I might leave out for that reason. I do like the extra characters that you can play as. I do like the additional problems and ideas. It adds new things to come up to you. But of course, they're not really going to work unless you're using the genre. There's a lot of care that has been taken into this expansion, from the addition of the stickers or the tiles, and the players can choose which they want, and the little gift. This is definitely a company that cares about their customers. And you can tell in the love and respect that went into this expansion. While I don't think it is a necessary or required expansion, I do think it adds a lot to the game. I'm happy to keep it, and I think about 50% of the time I'm going to use it, not necessarily with new gamers, but whenever we want that additional challenge of genre tokens and I'm playing with gamers, if you will, this will definitely be added in. Excellent expansion, and I'm glad to own it. It'll be a keeper for us.